bringing in the hammers, the sledgehammers. We're coming at ya, Broken Filter Live, Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. from the ZenLive.tv website, which represents the Dolls Entertainment Network, from Port Chester, New York, and streaming all across the internet for your listening, viewing, and masturbating pleasure. I am Joe Rockstar, and my partner in crime, to my left,
an extremely disappointed Rangers fan.
Oh, Jonesy. My man Jonesy is a huge Ranger fan, and he's not happy about how everything has gone.
No.
There's a chance. Don't tell me there's not a chance, because there's a chance.
0.0.
Well, tell that to the Boston Red Sox in 04, right?
Dude, the Kings are going to hoist Lord Stanley's cup in the Garden in front of 30,000 lunatic assholes who've spent $2,000 a ticket.
All right, Jones, I hope that's not the case. Like I said, we're Broken Filter Live. If you're listening to us on the podcast, on iTunes and Stitcher and Buzzsprout and I forget where else we put it, thank you for listening. If you want to check us out, Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. on ZenLive.tv. Put it right in your browser. Click, click, click. Find us. And check us out on YouTube, Broken Filter Live, Facebook, Broken Filter Live. Twitter is my new toy. I've just started to figure out how this thing works. I mean, I always understood how it works, but I'm really investigating the inner workings of the Twitterverse.
Nice. Powerful.
Broken Filter 1 at Broken Filter 1. Just stop what you're doing right now. Open up another window in your Google Chrome and go into Twitter. Broken Filter 1. Follow us. Our Kickstarter people.
I'm sorry, you said open a window. I figured I'd give a quick flush, too.
Our Kickstarter people, the T-shirts are on their way. They're coming to me very soon. I think next week. And our beer cups are coming. I'm very excited about those. I'll show you those on the air next week. I think that's all we got for you as far as intros. How was your weekend, Jonesy?
My weekend was outstanding.
Yeah?
Outstanding. You guys don't have Miller's Ale House up here, do you?
No, we have plenty of ale houses, just not a Miller's Ale.
Who would have ever thought there was such a demand for people to get together and drink in an enormous room? Fucking, like, there's a million restaurants and bars scattered all over where I live on Long Island.
Right.
But at Miller's Ale House, there's no less than 70 people there at any given time.
That's awesome.
And for the Ranger game and for the Belmont Stakes, it was fucking mania. It was so much fun. So much fun.
Miller's Ale House. A nice little shout out.
Yeah.
All right, I'll have to check that out next time I'm on the island.
Definitely.
Very rarely, but actually next time I'll be on the island, I think it's going to be for our boy Jibba's yearly fireworks extravaganza. I mean, 4th of July party.
Yeah.
4th of July party. I'm very excited about. I wasn't supposed to make it, but now I can make it.
No, he's definitely not going to fill up his landscaping truck full of M80s. Definitely not.
No. He wouldn't do that. It's more. They're mortars.
and cakes and fucking aerial blockbusters.
We're not going to give out the address, but let's just say it's a good time.
Yeah.
Alcohol and fireworks. What could go wrong? All right. Let's move on to. I'll give everyone a rundown of what we're doing today, so they have an idea. All right. Random Thoughts, we're bringing it back. We had a nice guest who we'd like to thank again, Jay Antoinette, singer-songwriter Jay Antoinette. Go check her out on all of the social media outlets. She's an up-and-coming artist. She did a great job on our interview last week. If you haven't heard it, go back, check it out. Go into our archives. Go check it out on the podcast. BrokenFilter.net. You can find every show, every podcast version of this show, every video version of this show. We'd like to thank her for stopping by. And then I'm going to tell you, we got Random Thoughts. We have
She looked good, too.
The Miss Touchy Teacher 2014 Pageant. You could probably imagine what it is. We're going to do that today. After the break, we're going to come at you with a long news segment. And then, as usual, the wheel of viral videos. It is hot as fucking balls in here. I hope that's because we're bringing the fire.
Gonna grow some tomatoes in this bitch.
I hope it's hot because we're bringing the fire. So we're coming at you. Random Thoughts.
Random Thoughts coming down.
All right. Jonesy, start us off, buddy.
All right. One thing I've noticed, we were just talking about Miller's Ale House and this wonderful invention.
Time out. Scobes wants you to give him a wave in the chat room.
Scobes? Yo!
What's up, Scobie?
What's going on, dog?
What's the dizzle, my nizzle?
Coming back from Cali.
He tuned in 2 weeks in a row, and we didn't even need a hot chick in the studio for him to tune in.
Wow.
He hasn't tuned in what, 17 weeks? Last week he's like, oh, you're going to have a girl in the studio? Okay, I'll
Me and Scopes are getting a cabin in the woods in a few weeks.
Nice. You guys going to have sex with each other?
What? Well,
maybe.
You know, it's only a one-room cabin. It depends if everyone's wife doesn't mind.
All right, Jonesy, random thoughts, man.
All right, so we were just talking a little bit about Miller's Ale House and how, you know, I think that's a very, very risky investment. Number one, the economy is dog shit. Number two, there's plenty of places to get watered down. There's plenty of restaurants. The competition is really, really ripe. It's very difficult to succeed, you know, but these guys were brave enough to build an enormous fucking drinking warehouse where people, and people came. It's really a miracle. But that's not really my random thought. My random thought is, if you drive down the road, if a state route or a county route or just your local neighborhood, there is an alarming amount of drugstores. An alarming amount. It's just scary to me how every time you see a new building start to get erected, like you see like a base or like some bricks being ooh, you wonder what that is? You don't even have to wonder yourself what it's going to be, because it's a fucking drugstore. It's a CVS or a Walgreens, or I just don't understand why we need all these drugstores. Mm-hmm. I just don't get it. It's just, you know, how many different places can you get?
I can relate.
Can you get aspirin and diapers and M&Ms? I
can relate because in White Plains, New York, where I now reside, there is, I don't know the exact distance, but at one point, there was 4 pharmacies, big major chain pharmacies. There was
enormous pharmacies.
3 CVS pharmacies and 1, I believe it was a Walgreens. It went out of business, but at one point there was 4, and I don't think it was any longer than a mile stretch.
Yeah.
It was a mile stretch, and there was 4 super pharmacies.
You can't swing a dead cat without fucking hitting a pharmacy.
Right.
And this is without Walmart. I mean, if you want to, you can just make your monthly pilgrimage to Walmart and get anything you could ever need.
Absolutely.
And it's an economy that's restructuring. Like, our economy is evolving. It's moving forward to a new century here. But yet...
Spinning down the porcelain of a toilet is restructuring.
It's going down the Hershey Highway. But yet, guess what keeps getting revisited? The idea of just a fucking drugstore with some cough syrup. I just don't understand.
I think what it comes down to is it's not just your cough syrup and your whatever all that other nonsense is. It's the stuff. It's like the trinkets, the cards, the kids' toys, the deodorant, all that bullshit.
Yeah, but stupid dollar store fucking sand shovels and like you walk down the aisle and there's like that big coin sorter and the fucking and the Easter basket that's been there for 6 months. You know, I just don't understand where the demand is and why the fuck these things keep popping up.
It's obviously got to be. I mean, off the major highways, I can see that. Because you're driving down a major highway and you're like, "Fuck, we forgot, diapers." And they're, little Johnny's got a fucking diaper full of shit right now, fucking stanking up the room.
Little Johnny sounds gross, man.
Little Johnny's a little shithead, literally. And you're like, "Fuck, we need diapers." Boom. There's a Walgreens. There's a Rite Aid. There's a fucking CVS. That comes in handy. But in the areas where there's like just an overabundance of
dude,
stores.
Supermarkets and fucking Amazon and Nature's Bounty, and why the fuck do we need so many drugstores? I don't know. Maybe listen. I'm not bitching or complaining. I'm just making this
random
strange observation. Like
strange observation. There's a lot of fucking pharmacies out there.
I mean,
oh shit!
What's that?
Phone call coming in.
Da-da.
Da-da. All right, let's answer it. Go ahead. You're on the air with Baroque and Filter Live. Joe Rockstar and Jonesy. Who we got?
What's up, boys?
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Jordan K in the house.
Rah.
Yep, I'm back.
What's up, buddy? What do you got for us
Can't
this
get rid
week?
of me.
Oh, we don't want to. And I can't wait to send you...
talking about the pharmacies, like, in, like, every 4 miles.
Yeah.
Well, what about every 5 feet there's a TD Bank being built?
That's another one. Jordan, that is a really good point,
out
bro.
Of control,
fucking
bro.
TD Bank. There are 50,000 fucking banks.
I know. It's out of control, man. I drive down in the old hood, man, and there's like a TD Bank now where the sod farms are.
Yes.
And then there's like five of them like right down the road. It's out of control.
Jordan, number one, if you are even remotely intelligent, No, not you. But like when it comes to starting a new bank account, right?
Yep.
Go online. Go online and get an online banking account, or go to your local credit union and not get raped over a fucking stair rail by fees.
I will say one thing. I just closed my Chase account because they fucking, the biggest bank in the world gets away with raping you fee-wise.
Oh.
I had just under $500 in my checking account. And this was like my backup checking account, my little nest egg checking account. They fucking charged me $45 a month over the 8 months that I didn't touch it. Do you know how much money I had left when I went to go get money?
I don't even want to know.
Like $90 out of like $490. I'm like, thanks for watching my money, Chase, you fucks. Yeah. So I'm with Bank of America.
Not even the goddamn courtesy of a reach around.
Not even the goddamn courtesy of a reach around. Sorry, Jordan. Go ahead, man. What do you got?
No, I actually I'm a tech for Chase, but I see people coming into the bank when I'm doing work, and I see them like, and I'm like, can't you people go online and like not like waste your fucking gas going down to the bank?
Unreal. You know what?
Out of control, man.
I would say
people are just so used. It's like they're cookie cutters.
They're so used to it. Yeah.
They do the same thing every single day.
Yeah, buddy.
It's routine. You can't get people out of the routines, but I mean, you can't stop these companies from overbuilding, and now there's like all these retirement communities. Like, who the fuck retires to Mount Sinai, New York?
I know. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a great.
Stony Brook, like, who retires to Quorum? Like, come on, like, you want to go down south.
Yeah.
You want to go where it's warm.
Some people don't have the money, unfortunately.
Who's flocking to the New York metropolitan area to retire?
Right.
Talking about people with money, there was a woman that came in today to take money out for her grandkids. She said, like, oh, yeah, I want $2,000 transferred, and then $1,000 I want to give my grandkids $100 each. It's like, wow. I wish I had that bank account.
Hey, Jordan, can you do me a favor for me?
Yeah.
Can you give me your best Al Pacino impression from Scent of a Woman?
I can't give you. I haven't seen a movie in.
Do you have any,
Jordan?
Do you have any impressions you can throw us now?
Joe, hold on a second. Right? Listen, Jordan. Do the scene where he says "great ass," where he fucking really rips into it. Give me one of those.
Okay, hold on. Wow, that's a great ass.
That's good. Yeah.
He nailed it. I thought he was gonna flop. He nailed it.
You really hammered that, dude.
Oh, that was great, Jordan. On that note, we're gonna let you leave on a high note, buddy. We're gonna.
A lot of voices. People think I'm nuts, but I just watch a lot of fucking TV.
Dude, you nailed it. We're gonna let you.
What are you talking about? No, man, that was great.
We're gonna let you leave on a high note, and then we're gonna get to my random thought. How's that sound?
All right, guys.
All right.
Good one.
Thanks for the call, Jordan.
Thank you.
All right, man. Peace out, guys.
All right. Oh wow, that was awesome. I thought he was gonna flop. He nailed it.
You had a great ass.
Oh. All right. My random thought. And this is, you ready for mine? You're good on yours, right?
I got my seatbelt on, yeah.
Jonesy finished this up. I didn't want to cut in unless you were ready, but I think after Jordan's call, we were ready.
I made my point, I think.
All right. Taco Bell, ladies and gentlemen. I am a fat kid at heart. I gained back some of the weight I lost. I got to go see my boy Frank at Max Impact Training in White Plains. So go check him out. I need to lose some weight, but I can't stop. I can't stop seeing these fast food commercials and just getting an erection, in my mouth. Wait, that came out wrong. I don't want an erection in my mouth. I mean, like my taste buds are getting excited.
In your stomach, right?
Yeah. I don't want an erection anywhere near my mouth. Anyway, what I meant to say was I'm fat and I get excited about fat things like Taco Bell. And I see in the news Taco Bell has a product that they're testing with the masses, with the world, their test focus groups. Doritos Los Locos Tacos was the highest testing product they have ever had. They have another one coming out. Show us the picture, Mikey. The quesarito. What do you get when you add a quesadilla in a burrito? Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, they're making a big, fat, cheesy, gooey, delicious quesadilla.
They're doing the math for you right there on the poster.
And wow, it is just they're making the big, fat, cheesy quesadilla, then putting all the burrito stuff inside. Sour cream, meat, rice, more cheese. Because really, more cheese. What you need? Yeah, that's
more
what
cheese.
You need.
Yeah.
Just wrapping it all up in that mess and just shoving it down your gullet. And guess what? I'm in. I'm all in.
What happens if I ask to put some of those little red Doritos in there? Those little red Fritos in there, too. Remember those fuckers?
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Those are some amazing tacos when they came out.
Honestly, I just want to show up at Taco Bell and be like, listen, all your food is the same exact ingredients shaped differently.
Yeah.
Just throw it all in a bag, man. You don't even have to mix it up. I'll figure it out. We got Scobes trying to call in. Jordan, it's funny in the chat room. Jordan's giving him instructions of how to Skype. Can we give Scobes the number? Mikey, could we give our... I can't even talk to Mikey right now because the Taco Bell farts.
Dude, you see the size of that burrito?
I can type in the number for our buddy to call in, right? Yeah. All right, Scobes, we got you. You can call in. Let me just give you the number, and then you better call in if I'm fucking taking the time to do this.
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
Call that number, Scobes. We're waiting for you. So, Jonesy, what are your thoughts on the Taco Bell quesarito?
My thoughts are that Taco Bell is on fire right now because
that's right.
I had Taco Bell breakfast the other day, and I've concluded that this is something we should all treat ourselves to at least once every 6 months, because it's a horrifying breakfast, but quite delicious.
Yeah, you said that before. So Taco Bell is not only going to have an amazing breakfast, and they're going to add the quesarito. I'm just going to show up and be like, give me 10 Los Locos tacos and a quesarito and a fucking and a fucking nurse to save me when I have a heart attack on the floor.
And someone who's CPR certified.
Someone who's CPR certified, exactly. All right, so that is all we have for you this week on the Random Thoughts. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have something that's very special to our hearts. It's very dear to our hearts. We put a lot of energy into this segment.
A lot of energy.
The Miss Touchy Teacher 2014 pageant.
This is going to be something special, people. Get ready.
All right, Jonesy. Play me the music, white boy. Play that funky music, white boy.
Okay, here we go. And it is the theme song.
All right. Miss Touchy Teacher 2014. We'll give you a rundown real quick.
Is it working?
We have... I think you turned the music... There we go. Might be a little too loud now. All right, here we go. So here we go. Miss Touchy Teacher 2014. What we did is we found some news articles. We found an abundance of news articles where women teachers in the past couple of years have been touching up on the teen boys. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, when I saw that guy in the Breaking Dawn movies, when he was in his teenage years, got me a little hot and bothered too, but I wasn't going to go touching his wee-wee, you know what I'm saying? But apparently these teachers can't contain themselves, and there are some pictures out there of these teachers, and they're fucking lookers. So we thought, let's have a beauty pageant of the women, the teachers, the touchy teachers.
The touchy teacher.
The touchy teachers.
We couldn't think of anything.
She is molesting children all over the country.
Committing statutory rape.
He was probably consenting, but they still consider it bad. Why don't we get right into it?
Let's go ahead and jump in.
I'll do the odds, you do the evens. What do you think, Jonesy? Oh, no. You do the odds.
I'll do the odds.
Start it off. There you go. Contestant number one, Jonesy. Give it
Contestant number one. We have her?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a former Miss Texas contestant, Amy McElhenney. Amy likes long walks on the beach. Her favorite quote is from Shakespeare, "All the world's a stage." Amy has 2 dogs named Buster and Kahlua. She is a strong believer in the proper treatment of animals. Amy donates at least $500 a year to multiple animal charities around the country in hopes of making the world a better place for our furry friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Amy McElhenney.
For our podcast listeners, she's blonde. She's got a big old Julia Roberts smile. Looks like she's got blue eyes. She's a fucking looker.
She's beautiful.
She's fucking gorgeous.
She really is.
All right. Contestant number 2. Mike, we're going to run through these, and then we're going to slow down and run through them again. All right. Contestant number 2. This is Deborah LaFave from beautiful and sunny Florida. Deborah's favorite pastimes are riding her motorcycle and going to the beach. Sometimes at the same time. Deborah is very handy in the garage and prides herself on the fact that she does all the repairs on the motorcycles by herself. She likes to be a strong role model for young women, and her favorite quote comes from Brigham Young. You educate a man, you educate a man. You educate a woman, you educate a generation. We've got Deborah.
Oh, Deborah.
Deborah's on a motorcycle in a blue shiny bikini. She's a blonde vixen as well.
Okay. And contestant number 3 comes from the wonderful San Diego, California. Danielle has always been an activist for the legalization of marijuana for over 4 years now. When she's not in court trying to get her criminal record expunged, Danielle is educating the youth of California about the benefits of legalizing cannabis on the economy.
Yeah.
Danielle loves candlelit dinners and watching the sunrise. No pun intended. Danielle's favorite quote is, "Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened."
That was Dr. Seuss, that quote.
Compliments of Dr. Seuss.
Contestant number 4. Here we have Jamie Wallace. Jamie hails to us from the lovely Tampa, Florida. Jamie is a romantic at heart and loves when someone buys her flowers. In her spare time, Jamie loves to play softball and touch football. Jamie loves snorkeling and swimming in the nude. She also loves to visit Busch Gardens whenever she can. Her favorite quote comes from Julianne Peters. It is cut the ending, revise the script. The man of her dreams is a girl. Oh!
Wonderful. Just wonderful. And our final contestant this evening, Hope Jacoby. Hope Jacoby is a bubbly blonde out of Tustin, California. She loves the outdoors. When she isn't rock climbing, you'll find her kayaking or hiking. Hope is a sucker for poetry and loves when a man opens the door for her. She wants to one day see the Great Wall of China and the French Alps. And Hope's favorite quote is from Oscar Wilde. Be yourself, because everyone else is already taken.
All right.
Very graceful.
Now, if those lovely introductions that I completely made up and are completely fictional didn't make you interested in seeing a little bit more and learning a little bit more about these women, I don't know what will. Let's get into Touchy Teacher number 1. We'll bring her back up. We'll discuss...
If you'll recall Amy McElhenney from the first quote.
Yes, Amy McElhenney, 25-year-old Spanish teacher, former Miss Texas contestant, accused of having sex with an 18-year-old male student. Doesn't sound like anything wrong happened there. But the age of consent in Texas is 18, but there's a law forbidding teachers from having sexual relationships with students regardless of their age. The grand jury refused to find her guilty of an improper relationship, and she got off. And I'm glad she got off, because I'd like to watch her get off.
Yeah.
Damn, girl.
Me too.
Damn, girl.
Wow.
Let it finish, Jonesy. Drop fucking loads on her, man. All over Amy McElhenney. Doesn't sound... I think we're too old for her, Jonesy.
That's awful.
All right, Jonesy, why don't you read contestant number 2?
No, contestant number 2 is Florida teacher Deborah LaFave, as read before by Joe, and she had sexual intercourse and oral sex with a 14-year-old student, charged with two for Tuesday on the felonies. She served no jail time because the boy's mother didn't want to put her son through the emotional trauma. Jackpot!
And for those of our podcast listeners, we got a picture of her straddling a motorcycle in a blue shiny bikini. Doesn't look like she's got the hell of a body, but it's not that bad. It's definitely nice.
I think she's got a solid body there.
She's definitely in the best outfit for our beauty pageant. She's in the bikini contest before there's even a bikini contest.
I like it.
All right, contestant number 3.
I wonder who took that picture.
It's a good question. I wonder how they got their hands on it. All right, contestant number 3, Danielle Walls, 26 years old. She was 26 years old when she began an affair with a 16-year-old student. She admitted to giving the boy cocaine and alcohol and having sex with him at multiple locations, including his car, over an 8-month time period.
Yes!
All right, Danielle Walls, giving cocaine and alcohol to 16-year-olds.
Yes!
Way to go, honey. 16-year-olds. Cocaine and alcohol. Who wasn't doing cocaine and alcohol when they were 16?
Oh,
Jesus.
my. Wow, that must have been a hell of a time, man.
Yeah. Woo! Jones, you got contestant number 4.
Number 4, Jamie Wallace is a 28-year-old teacher who was accused of being not so bright. Oh, I'm sorry. No, an 18-month lesbian relationship with a teenage girl.
The wild card coming your way.
Authorities say, and you might remember the subtleties in the read. She plays softball and watches sunrise. Okay, never mind. Authorities say the student, who was 15 when she met Wallace, had voluntarily had sex with the coach.
Yeah.
My goodness. So, I'll tell you what. Those two,
in the parking lot at Busch Gardens. Did you miss that part?
Wasn't that from the first contestant number 3? Where she had sex in Busch Gardens?
No, this is contestant number 4.
Oh.
She had sex in the parking lot at Busch Gardens.
Coach more than 50 times.
More than 50 times.
In a parking lot at Busch Gardens with often at Wallace's own apartment, while the fellow classmate was in an adjacent room.
Sounds like that little girl got more rides out of the park than in the park. Oh! Whoa! Nope.
Wow.
And last, but certainly not least, the blonde bombshell that is Hope Jacoby. That just automatic. Can we talk about Hope? These names sound like porn star names. Like Hope Jacoby.
Hope Jacoby.
And Jamie Wallace, the Jamie spelled Jaymee.
Yeah.
Jamie. All right. So,
all you're doing is giving your own daughter a premonition of sluttiness.
And we're going to get to that later. Certain names that'll make your kids strippers. That's in the news section of the evening. Hope Jacoby was taken in for having a sexual relationship with a boy between 14 and 17 years old. I'm assuming that means from when he was 14 to when he was 17. This was confirmed when a picture of her was found on the male student's cell phone. The 20-year-old physical trainer at Tustin High School went free on bail, but she was eventually tried for oral copulation with a minor and unlawful sex with a minor. The twofer.
Wow. It's a twofer. I believe that's what you call burrito inside a taco.
These are your contestants, and possibly, definitely, one of these women will be Miss Touchy Teacher 2014.
Yes.
All right.
Wonderful.
So let's kill the music. We got our intros done. Woo! It is hot as a
it's a little hot.
Devil's butt crack in here.
It's a little hot.
Fucking shit, man. I'm glad I went sleeveless today. What? All right, we're going to make the selection quick. I'm going to ask the chat room to throw out their winners. I know there's a quick delay. You guys got to meet your contestants. We got contestant 1, the hot blonde that got off with banging the 18-year-old. That's her.
Amy.
Then
we've got Deborah coming up in
Deborah, contestant 2, the one on the motorcycle that was having intercourse. Pretty simple, just intercourse with a 14-year-old.
Yeah, just a simple one. Yeah.
And
a simple statutory.
We got
rape.
Danielle Walls giving the kid cocaine and alcohol. She looks like she's crying in the picture, probably because she's gonna go to jail. Jamie Wallace, the carpet munching teacher / softball coach / Busch Gardens parking lot attendant. All right. And then the final contestant 5, who I believe, by the sound of things, 1 and 5 are quite the front runners right now.
Oh, is that right? I'm going for number 3.
You're going for number 3, huh? The one that gave out the blow?
I'm going for number 3.
She wasn't just giving out blow jobs. She was giving out blow.
I'm going with her because of her merits.
Oh, yeah.
Because this woman, not only did she fool around with a student, but she gave cocaine to a student.
She fucking went all in.
She went all in. And, like, the look on her face was just like, oh, my God, I can't believe I actually have to face the music on this. This is a horrible fucking thing.
All right. The chat room has spoken.
What do we got?
Do you want to bring the music back on?
Yeah.
Bring the music back on so we can really do this. The chat room has spoken. Our listeners have chimed in. This year's Miss Touchy Teacher.
Oh, baby.
2004. Oh, should we do the runner-ups like they do in the pageant?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Runner-up. And will have to perform the duties of Miss Touchy Teacher 2014 if Miss Touchy Teacher 2014 does not live up.
Is unable to perform her duties.
Unable to perform her duties of giving cocaine to 16-year-olds and banging kids from the age of 14 to 17 in parking lots in Busch Gardens and whatnot. These are things you have to do as Miss Touchy. All right. I think number 1 is the runner-up. Number 1 is the runner-up.
Okay, nice.
Amy McElhenney, you're beautiful.
Gorgeous.
You're a runner-up, but you didn't win. She won because she got off and didn't go to jail, so she won in that aspect of it. But the winner,
drum roll,
is Hope Jacoby. Hope Jacoby, Miss
Wonderful.
Touchy Teacher 2014. Beautiful baby blues, blonde half a day.
But don't worry to all of our contestants, because we have consolation prizes for you. You are all getting shitty apartments in southern Florida.
You're all getting a lifetime membership to Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, wait. No, you're probably not going to be able to do that.
We will see you in Florida. It might be northern Florida. You never know.
So that is Miss Touchy Teacher 2014. I hope it wasn't too much for you.
Ladies, thank you.
We're going to jump off, take our break, wipe the sweat off our balls. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Addicted to Ink, a proud sponsor of the Zaraza Entertainment Network, is Westchester's premier tattoo, piercing, and apparel destination, offering only the finest tattoo and piercing services as well as the best atmosphere you will find. Addicted to Ink is located conveniently at 38 Westchester Avenue in White Plains, New York, right across the street from the Westchester Mall. If you got the itch for more ink, like the Zaraza boys do, get your work done right. Visit www.addictedtoinktattoos.com for more information.
Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired?
Yes.
Does the stress of daily life seem just like too much?
Yes.
Are you simply fed up?
Yes.
Do you wish you could just make it all chill out?
But how?
Well, then you need a Royale grinder. Royale grinder is a jumbo-sized 2.5-inch diameter premium 4-piece herb grinder that fits in the palm of your hand, with 50 closely interlined, everlasting chunky teeth that will keep on shredding whatever enters your chamber.
I can use it for all my herbs. Thanks, Royal Grinder. I'll never feel shitty again.
Order now at www.royalegrinders.com. That's www.royalegrinders.com.
Are you a smoker and you need to quit, but you're discouraged cause it's harder than some like to admit? Vape, vape, baby, white plains vapor. Vape, vape, baby, white plains vapor. Are you a non-smoker but you like to do the tricks? Well, these are non-toxic clouds that exit your lips. Vape, vape, baby, white plains. Oh yeah! Yeah! White Plains Vapors, located at 210 Mamaroneck Avenue in White Plains, New York. Visit our location and choose from a wide selection of exotic flavors.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Broken Filter Live. We're taking you through the next half hour on the Zaraza NY network, baby. Here we go. And ladies and gentlemen, we also want to thank our sponsors, White Plains Vapors. If you're still smoking butts, you living in the past, baby, go down to White Plains Vapors and get yourself some non-toxic smoke to roll off your lips. Hot for teacher, baby. Thank you so much for committing those felonies. Yo, and we didn't even check the New York Post, because the New York Post always has juicy articles like that with just, debauchery and sadness. But anyway, back to the point. All right, White Plains Vapors, go get yourself some non-toxic smoke to feed your nicotine habit. We understand.
Vapor, not smoke.
Vapors.
Smoke free.
Smoke free. If you know anybody who might be transporting something of value, if you're looking to make any sort of long-distance haul, if you know somebody who ships internationally, I am the guy to speak to. Go ahead and email us at joerockstar@brokenfilter.net. And Joe's got one more big announcement.
Don't forget Royale Grinders.
Royale Grinders! If you want to grind up some herbs for a magical potion that you're creating to alleviate poverty in Rwanda, then go visit our friend at Royale Grinders, because they're the people to see. And then once you're done with all the potion, you can put it in your pipe and smoke it.
Smoke it.
You know. So, go ahead and do that for us, and Joe, take it away.
I've got one plug. We have a very interesting sense of humor here at Broken Filter Live, but what we do, if you haven't noticed, is we like to make fun of people for making bad decisions. We like to make fun of people for being the pieces of shit that they've decided to be. We don't make fun of people for who they are, like gay, straight, transsexual, bisexual, transgendered, any of that. We don't make fun of people for that because that's not their choice. That's
No.
how they were created by God. So, I would like to shout out, a friend of mine is running a picnic. It's Pride in the Park by the Triangle Community Center, Saturday, June 14th, this upcoming Saturday, from 12 noon until 5 p.m. at Matthews Park, 295 West Avenue in Norwalk, Connecticut. It's a family-friendly pride event. It's gay pride, gay support, with food, vendors, local merchants, non-profit resource tables, family picnic area, and a small stage with local artists performing throughout the day. More information can be located at www.ctgay.org. That's ctgay.org. Shout out to my buddy Anthony for holding it down for the Pride in the Park picnic. Check it out, folks. Now! I love the Hot for Teacher.
Great bed.
That just was...
Real good.
What a coincidence after our teacher session.
What a coinky-dink.
What a coincidence. It's so hot here. My nose is running like a sieve. Woo! All right. We're going to do a long broken news segment for you. It's time.
Whoa.
For the broken news. Broken news, as I say every week.
Wonder what the teacher's going to look like this year.
You know what? Before I even go into broken news, can we discuss that Van Halen specifically wrote a song about wanting to fuck the teacher?
Yeah.
So, like, it's cool, man. It's cool.
It's cool.
I mean...
It's been happening for... Could you imagine how much it happened before all the stringent standards and all the fucking... All the Nazi war criminals that fucking grill you before you get hired?
How about the fact that, if you look into it, I guarantee 90% of the reason why people are getting caught is because of cell phones and social media.
Yes, without a doubt.
People were probably fucking the shit out of their teachers back then.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they were just high-fiving their buddies, telling everybody, no big deal.
You bet.
But now it gets posted up on Facebook, like John Smith tagged Mrs. Robinson.
Right.
Mrs. Robinson gives out blowjobs if you get an A on social studies tests. And fucking that's the end of that. It's the end of her life career. That's it. It's the last blowjob you're ever going to give, honey. Get used to carpet.
Oh, no.
Get used to carpet in lockdown.
Oh.
All right. We will do the broken news now. Broken news is not your mom's news. It's not the news at 10. This is the stuff that's a little bit deeper, darker, dirtier, sexually related usually, because that's how we like to do it at Broken Filter Live, because sexy and stupid is
Joe,
funny.
every time we read through the news, I picture Katie Tom blushing.
Katie Tong just...
Katie Tong.
And Brian Williams going, oh, no. Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wildfires are raging out of control in Southern California.
I mean, I just get tired of... I can't even turn the news on.
I can't do it anymore. I just can't. Like, I'm 32 and I can't do it anymore.
The news really consists of, like, shooting in the Bronx, shooting in Brooklyn, rape in Manhattan, rape in Brooklyn, like, child missing. You're like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck. All right.
Senator McCain visited the troops in Afghanistan this afternoon.
Barack Obama fucked it up again and again.
Barack Obama goes before Senate and outlaws ham sandwiches, you know, like some fucking bullshit.
Barack Obama goes before Senate and proposes a bill that if you have a ham sandwich and someone else doesn't have a ham sandwich, they deserve half of your ham sandwich, and you are legally binded to do so, to give them half your ham. Mandated. That's what I was looking for. This heat is really fucking draining me, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit. All right. So, Jonesy, you want to start us off? Or which one you want to do?
Why don't you start off with
I'll do number
one, yeah.
All right. An alleged strip club at a woman's home had overpriced $2 drinks. $2 drinks were overpriced, and that's why they got taken down.
Oh, boy.
A woman allegedly ran an illegal strip club out of her Virginia home. But it wasn't the busts that got her busted. See what they did there? It was her overpriced drinks. A search warrant shows that a tipster, a rat, that's another word for
a rat,
fucking stinky, stank-ass rat, snitches get stitches, who stumbled out of suspect Sonia Fletcher's home in Suffolk. Not Suffolk County. That's Suffolk, I think, Virginia. Yep.
Suffolk, Virginia. Yes.
On April 26th, complaining to the police that there were strippers inside and that the drinks were raised to $2 a piece. And that price was expensive compared to other places that provide the same service. Apparently, there's a lot of houses that people turn into strip clubs. So Fletcher, and there was a man allegedly serving food and alcohol out of the house. Jeffrey Pope, he died in a car accident before he could get arrested. Or he got arrested before he could get charged. Long story short, they rented the home. They threw parties. Fletcher and several other women stripped for customers. Police raided the home, found 11 full bottles of liquor, 16 cans of Bud Light, 3 packs of plastic cups, and 2 marijuana roaches.
Marijuana roaches.
So this lady was stripping in her living room with her buddies, with her friends, and someone was like, $1 drinks, man. You know what? He got pissed. He told all his friends, he's like, dude, we go to this house. This bitch takes her titties out. She fucking rubs her pussy all over your face. $1 drinks.
$1 drinks.
And all the people were like, $1 drinks, I'm in. They totally didn't even hear the other part.
Right.
They get there. She's like, it's $2 drinks now. He's like, where the popo at?
Yeah.
Like this. I'm shutting you down, bitch. Can't be fucking raising drink prices. That's it. That's it.
Outrageous. I fucking hate people that ever try to shut down beautiful situations like this. So
why is this illegal?
The people that just piss all over people's cornflakes and pop people's balloons and.
If you want to, she wasn't performing sexual acts, right?
No.
Now, I know there's a bunch of laws and cabaret license laws and all this bullshit. But if you want to fucking sit in your living room and smack your fucking titties on someone's face and get a few bucks for it, this is America. What is this, fucking Russia? You can't do that? You can't slap titties up on a few guys' faces?
Well, you can. There are just certain people that are just fucking uptight. And it makes me mental.
I mean, on a small scale, you can. You could be like, hey, guys, if you come over on Friday, my wife will smack you around with her boobs. It's $20 each. They're like,
right.
All right, I'll be there. But if you do it like every Friday and Saturday night, and then you start doing it on Tuesday nights, then Thirsty Thursdays,
right.
That's when you get busted.
Well, if people start spraying lighter fluid on people and lighting people on fire, and you feel like people's safety is at risk,
yeah,
then I'm okay for blowing the whistle. But, this is just one of those things where me personally, if it wasn't my scene, I would just get up and walk away and be like, God bless.
Yeah, good luck
I don't
with
know.
that.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I know there's laws against it and whatnot. Oh, they were smoking marijuana and drinking in their house. Honestly, this sounds like exactly where everyone wants to be on a Friday night. Like, the cops get 11 bottles of liquor, Bud Light, marijuana roaches, and there was naked chicks running around. Honestly, that's what everybody's goal is when they go out to the bar on Friday night. They're like, dude, we're going out tonight.
Yeah.
What do you want to end? What's the end game? What is the end game? Oh, man, let's brainstorm here. I want to end up at a place where we're smoking pot, drinking with naked chicks. We might spend some money. I'm okay with it.
Right.
Boom. That's the end game, and it's illegal.
Seeing the outcome, going towards it, and getting your balloon popped.
Yep, balloon popped. So that's that. Jonesy, you on the next one?
All right, the next story, an airline pilot has been arrested after a sad attempt to smuggle cocaine drastically backfires, Joe.
Drastically.
A regional airline pilot flew directly to jail after a lame attempt at smuggling cocaine to the county landed him in the hospital.
The country, yeah, the country.
The country, I'm sorry. A 49-year-old pilot and a father of 2 flew to Colombia and loaded up on snow. He has piles of Peruvian marching powder up his fucking system, swallowing more than 60 bags before boarding a commercial flight to Houston. Unfortunately for Hill, the cat, and the cocaine was soon out of the bag when at least one of the balloons popped inside his stomach midway through the flight.
For anyone that's ever done...
Mayday!
Anyone that's ever done drugs out there, first of all, you get that paranoia. Like everybody, oh man, I feel high. Everyone knows. Could you imagine?
I wish I could put on that Jefferson Airplane song with the white rabbit.
Yeah,
it must be fucking.
This guy feels like Scarface felt after he shoved his face in the mountain of cocaine and just went, before he was like, "Come and get me!" You know that whole fucking part. This guy's sitting. First of all, you're in that cramped little fucking chair and the commercial airline. He's in coke.
The guy's like, "You want to go to war?" They're like, "Sir, what are you talking about? We don't want to go to war." What are you talking about?
The woman comes over. She's like, "Sir, can I get you something to drink?" It really sounded like, "Sir, can I get you something to drink?" And he's like, we're going down. It's over. Fucking jig is up, man. So
when the flight landed, they were forced to request medical help, and he's currently recuperating. In Texas, guarded by an armed police officer, he has been charged with possession with intent to distribute cocaine.
He tapped out. If you read the article, he tapped out. He fucking told them, he's like, listen, shit has gone awry.
Yeah.
Like, he literally, even in a high state of mind, was like, I'm fucked. I'll go to jail over this shit, but I'd rather be in jail alive than dead. He was like, yeah, this didn't go well. I'm like tapping out. That's pretty fucking... How high do you think? A whole bag exploded in him. Oof.
I'm sure a lot of it was pure. Ugh.
Yeah, because they were going to cut that shit after it got here.
Yeah.
That's scary. This is a fun story.
Yes, it is.
There is an app. There's an app for everything. And there clearly is an app for everything when there's an app out there that will help you avoid giving your child a stripper or porn star name. Not that there's anything wrong with strippers or porn stars. We need them.
Yep.
I mean, we make fun of them because it's easy to make fun of that career choice. But we need you. We love you. We make fun of you because we love you.
This app is more of a public service, just to keep the general public from stepping onto a lawn sausage.
Right.
When they're naming their children.
I mean, you don't want to name your kid a stripper name just because it's not, you don't want to give them a head start in that direction. All right, unless you name your kids after yourself and you're a former professional boxer, come-home cookware entrepreneur. Don't even know what that means. Oh, right, because what's his name names his kids all the same name.
By the way, did you hear what Little Kim named her?
Foreman.
Did you hear what Little Kim named her daughter?
Yeah, something ridiculous.
Royal something. Royal
Reign. R-E-I-G-N, Royal Reign, yeah.
Oh, my God. Fucking wacko.
Well, first of all, have you seen Little Kim lately? She used to be a cute little thing. And
she
now
hit a few branches on the way down over the years. Yeah.
She had the Michael Jackson effect. She was like, oh my God, I don't like my fucking features. I'm going to just fucking go into a plastic surgeon's office, hand him a butcher knife, and just give him fucking $100,000 to hack me the fuck up. Holy shit, Little Kim.
Not easy on the eyes.
No.
Sad.
It's sad. And I'm sorry if it was an all accidental, but from what I heard, you went in under the knife a few times. Exactly. So back to the story. Baby naming app Nametrix, Nametrix, which has a rather interesting feature. It will calculate the porn star quotient of a given name.
The quotient.
Which, porn star, strippers, pretty interchangeable when it comes to names. According to a blog post, the app calculates the porn star quotient of your bundle of joys prospective moniker based on ratios of actors in adult films versus non-adult films. Here's a list of names that are disproportionately common among adult performers. Why don't I do the female names, Jonesy, and then you can share the male names.
Fire it off.
All right. So here are common female names that you do not want to name your children. Scobes knows a stripper named Harley. Is it on the list? Is it on the list? It's not on the list, but it probably should be. All right, so here we go. Jalen, or Jalen, all spelled differently. You get the picture. Navia, which is heaven backwards, or heaven. Nautica, Layla with an H at the end. My daughter's name is Layla, but not with an H at the end.
Okay.
Just the normal kind.
Fair enough.
Like the Eric Clapton kind.
You probably should have gotten the app, though.
I probably should have gotten the app. As long as I don't have the H at the end, we're good. Rihanna, because apparently everybody wants to be named Rihanna. Miley. I wonder why strippers are naming themselves after Miley and Rihanna. I don't know what the draw would be. All right. Callie. Lexus.
Alexis?
No, just Lexus.
Oh, just
like
Lexus.
The car. Roxy, Capri, Candy. Candy with an I and Candy with a Y. We all knew that one. Come on. Maya.
I kind of like Maya.
I like Maya too. I think Maya and Layla and Callie, a couple of these other ones.
Stormy's an excellent.
Stormy.
Yeah.
Stormy with an IE, Stormy with a Y. Windy. Rain with an RAYNE. Sunny. Delilah. Unique. Bambi.
Deep
I
reference.
feel like everyone knew Bambi though.
Yeah.
Come on. If you name your daughter Bambi, you gotta expect her to be fucking 18 years old, swinging from a pole with a fucking nice set of fake boobs on her, just sucking dick in the VIP champagne room. You know what I mean?
Everyone saw that one coming.
Everyone saw that one coming. Oh, you want to meet my baby? What'd you name her? Bambi. Everyone just goes, ooh.
Yeah.
Oof. So London, Paris, China, Scarlet. Now the funny thing is, all right, never mind. There's a joke in there for my wife. Layla and Scarlet, honey. They're on the list. All right.
All right, top stripper names for dudes. Caden Archer, Max Taylor, Ted, Cash, Jax, Jax, Jackson, Jaxon, Dylan, Brock, Jaden, Keanu. Brock. That's a fucking badass.
Brock and fucking loads on bitches.
Brock. Keanu, which I didn't see coming. That's interesting.
Wow.
Kip, Maverick, Ty, Chaz, Elmo, Odin, Rod, and Duke.
Rod is like Bambi. If you name your kid Rod.
Rod is fucking funny.
Anal Explosions 7, starring Rod, Maximus, and Bambi Ficello. That sounds perfect, doesn't it?
It sounds like a porn poetry entry.
It does. What did I say? Anal explosions in a world where her ass takes a pounding and explodes with the white jism of Rod's hard cock.
Rod is either a porn star or a VCR repairman. You got to decide which one.
Delivers pizza by day, explodes anuses by night.
Ouch.
All right. So, who's you got next? You want to?
Yeah, sure.
What's the next one?
I want to do 5. I really want to do 5 right now.
Do 5.
Performance artist does impromptu reenactment of The Origin of the World. Yes, that painting. If you've ever gazed into the beautiful void that is Gustave Courbet's The Origin of the World, you're probably familiar with just how provocative and not safe for work the painting is. As the title cleverly references, it's a portrait of the female genitalia through which all human beings enter into life. Combine the romance of realism and the lustful voyeurism of erotic art.
We have a picture.
It's heavy stuff.
We have a picture.
Can you throw the picture up real quick?
This is a picture. It's a fairly hairy vagina. It's like a Renaissance period painting, so, they didn't really shave their shit back then. She's laying back. She got a little sheet draped over her. This is for our podcast listeners. She seems to have a very nice, slim vaginal area where the outer labia is a little bit bigger than the inner labia.
Yes.
Because nobody likes roast beef curtains,
So you can only imagine what would happen if someone, let's say a daring performance artist, attempted to reenact the race anatomic still life from 1866 in front of an audience of museum patrons assembled to see Courbet's masterpiece face to face. Do you have a clear picture yet?
Well, we have another picture. We have a picture of the performance artist doing what she do, baby. That's in front of the painting.
That's just ridiculous.
I'm guessing from what I've read, she grew her bush to really resemble the bush in the Origin of the World.
She actually transforms painting into performance by revealing her own vulva.
Vulva!
In front of some surprised passerbys.
That's it. That's it.
And that's it. And that's where the article ends. What else is there to say?
There is nothing else to say. This performance artist went a little bat nutty. And I think, as much as we would like to continue with our show on the news, I believe it's close to the time where we would like to go to the Wheel of Viral Videos!
Yeah, here we go.
It is such a bittersweet time of the show because I love doing the commentary on videos with Jonesy, but I know it's almost over, and maybe we should sign up for a 2-hour show.
The hour goes
Let's
too
fucking
quick.
pay these guys a bunch of money and do a 2-hour show every week. What do you think?
I think so.
Because in that case, we need a sponsor, ladies and gentlemen. If you're listening out there, contact Joe Rockstar at brokenfilter.net.
And we'll give you a legitimate sponsorship if you go ahead and message us.
Hey, you might be, if you have enough money to throw on, you might be able to sponsor the whole network, which means your promo would run through almost all the programming here.
Yes.
So throw some money at ZenLive.tv, the Zadalza Entertainment Network. We're all willing to take your money. We're all willing to play your commercials.
And you guys would be heroes.
You'd be heroes to us. You'd be heroes. You'd be heroes to everybody. Because if one of us go viral and go famous, real famous, it's good for you.
You're going along for the ride, brother.
All right, let's spin it.
Oh.
Okay. This is a long video. So, Mike, you can start it. It's the Russians. It's the twerking Russians. It's right there at the bottom. Twerking Russians. It's really self-explanatory. I don't know how viral this really is, but I just wanted to play this on the air. Especially since our intro has twerking bitches. Yeah, there it is.
It's fucking outstanding.
Every girl in this room would get it hard.
Wow.
This is sick.
Oh, this is outrageous.
What? Bro, what? Shake it.
Whoa.
That move is money. With the one leg up like that? Don't stop, get it. Pussy wet, hit it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, there's more. We have other videos we can get to.
Was there a flyer? Was there a flyer on like a?
Mike went back to it. It's hard to look away, right?
Yeah, this is at regionals, right?
This is at regionals. Just wait till regionals. We're gonna kick your ass.
We're going after it.
All right. Mike, as much as I would love to keep playing that video,
was there a flyer on like a college bulletin board for that?
I don't know.
To sign up.
It's 8:56, ladies and gentlemen. We got 2 more minutes, maybe 3. Let's see what we got here. Hot news reporter. This is a fun. I feel like all the new ones pop up. Maybe I should just.
The energy
here we go.
is extremely intense, I can tell you. According to the Sheriff's Department, no major disturbances. Everything has gone pretty smoothly. They say they've only had a couple arrests related to people who were drinking a little bit
The
too
end is
much.
where shit
Live
gets
in
crazy.
West Hollywood.
For our podcast listeners, there's a beautiful reporter doing her thing, and some asshole comes up behind her and is like, "You're so fucking hot."
That is so much fun.
So drunk, so creepy. Let's see if we got one more spin in us here.
So fucking hot.
Oh, good. Grandma prank. This is kind of short. This is a good one. They faked a soccer goal.
Grandma.
Let's play it again because I want to give everyone the background on it because it doesn't really explain. It explains it in the text when I got the video. But this grandma's a big Manchester City, I think, fan, which is a football
United,
team,
I
soccer
think,
team.
yeah.
And she left the room, and her grandkids are watching the game. So they fucking scream like there was a goal, and she comes in and realizes there wasn't a goal. So let's play it again with that. You twats!
You twats!
Fucking throws shit at him. Fuck off! Fuck off! All right, we might as well start saying our goodbyes. All right.
I guess. This sucks.
It sucks at the end of the week, at the end of the show. We'll do a quick thing or two here.
Even though it's 100 degrees in here, I could stay here all night.
Stay here all night. Broken Filter 1 on Twitter. Follow us. Tweet at us. When you get your Kickstarter t-shirts, wear them. Take a picture of them. Take a selfie of them. You could tweet at us, at Broken Filter 1. You could put the pictures on my Broken Filter Live Facebook page. We'll show you on the air. We'll show a picture of you in our t-shirt. Maybe drinking out of our beer mug.
That'd be serious, yeah.
Drinking out of our beer mug. Ask me for stickers. I'll send you stickers. JoeRockstar@BrokenFilter.net. Check us out on all the social media outlets. Come see us Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. at ZenLive.tv.
Come join us.
Listen to our podcast, iTunes, Stitcher. You can download everything at BrokenFilter.net. Oh, next week, Beyond Visible will be here. It is a local band, hard rock. They're going to fucking melt your faces with some of their music. They're not going to play it. We're going to play their music, but they're going to tell us about it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Joe Rockstar.
And I'm a voluptuous Asian woman.
Have a good night.